Alright, welcome again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. Apia, and I'm here to present to you this registry database I've created here for diabetic patients. And I just went through the normal process of creating database using MySQL. First of all, I created a database and created the tables, and with the tables here, as you can see, I have assigned various ID numbers, patient ID numbers to each patient here in one column. I also had the first name. I have the patient's first name. You can see I have the diastolic blood pressure values. I have the systolic. I have the low density lipoprotein values, that's the bad cholesterol, LDL, even though I was intending to use the word value, but somehow, some way it was giving me errors in my sequels, and so I decided to use rate instead of value. And there's the HDL, which is the good cholesterol. I also have the Hemoglobin A1c values. Then I have patient ages. I intentionally left out the patient's last name because I want to test the SQL command. So I'm going to be altering this table in the future, in the closest future, and by altering, I'm going to insert also the last names to test how much of a skill I'm gaining with this work here. With this practice here. So, having said that, we have the first names. We have Hannah, Bruce, Hagar, Jones, Ivan, Don, Hema, Janet, Doris, Isabel, Isabella, Constantine, Cornelius, Victoria, Blues, Hughes, Colleen, Kate, Brazil, and Renee, 20 patients. And here you can see the various values for their diastolic blood pressure. You can tell some are high, some are low, and with the high ones, we need to pay attention to and make sure we send them out to receive proper care to avoid any end organ damage. And you see the systolic values here, the numbers here. Some are normal, some are way off. They've gone too high. They have serious hypertensive issues here, or hypertension, and something needs to be done, otherwise that could result in the organ damage, such as the kidneys and also stroke, And here we have the bad cholesterol values. Some are again high here. For instance, for Janet, the value is high. For Cornelius, for Victoria and Blues here, you can see the number values here: 158, 160, 168, 160, 150, and those can also cause serious problems because a lot of bad fats are not clearing up in the systems, and that could lead to coronary heart disease. The arteries will be clogged, so the proper terminology here is atherosclerosis. Then you have the HDL. You want your HDL values to be higher, so that that will indicate to us that a lot of the fats are being swept out of your system and kept for proper use, and bile salts and all that, stored for bile salts and also other stuff that the body can use that for. Then we have the Hemoglobin A1c values here. Some a little bit lower, some are optimal, and others are way up. As you can see in the case of Janet, it's hyperglycemic. Have too much sugar in your blood that the body is not using. This could be as a result of insulin not functioning properly. Insulin sensitivity and all that is out, and then the low values could indicate hypoglycemic and low salt, low sugar in your blood, more specifically blood sugar levels are low. And also there's the patient ages here, ranging between 48 to 75. I think 75 is the highest. Okay, well, we have all that here. And the due dates, I haven't added any dates there yet. I intentionally use the null values there. The null commands over there just to indicate how much I am working on this database and how I am applying some of the SQL value commands. So, having said all that, I hope you all understand this database here created. If you have any questions, I'm ever ready to answer. Without much ado, say have a wonderful night. Go be gentle, knowing your goodness. All right, until next time, it's peace and love.